Right, welcome back, guys. In this part, we're going to be getting rid of our storyboard file. I previously mistakenly said view controller. What I meant is our main.storyboard. And the reason we're getting rid of it is because we're going to be building all of our user interface out programmatically. And right now, the app template actually gave us this main storyboard file because Apple thinks we're incompetent, but we're going to learn how to build otherwise. So how do we get rid of it? It's actually pretty simple to get rid of it. You just right click it, delete, and then you do move to trash. Now you might be under the impression that that's all you need to do. It is not. There's a few more steps. So the next thing we want to go ahead and do is jump into our info plist. Now what is this file? This file is basically a list of properties, hence plist, property list, that configures your application. It holds a variety of data. One of those pieces of data being the name of our storyboard file, which is right here, one that I've highlighted, which is called main storyboard base name. We want to select that row and hit backspace, and you'll see it go away. One more thing to remove in here, if you open up application scene manifest, and you start to open these drop downs all the way to the very bottom, there is a storyboard name option here, which is also once again main, select it, backspace, and it'll be deleted. Now if you go ahead and run your application, you'll notice something strange. Well, you might not notice it, but let's change something. So our main application should launch up to the watch list view controller here. So I'm just gonna come in here and set a background color to its view. Maybe we'll make it red. And when we launch our app, we should see a red background, but what you'll notice is we don't see that. In fact, we see nothing at all. So why is that? The reason that is because now that we've gotten rid of the main storyboard, we need to create our application's window and first controller ourselves. And that needs to happen in the scene delegate, particularly this first function here, which is scene will connect to session. So let's go ahead and write this out and then I'll explain it right afterwards. So first we're going to change this underscore to be a window scene, and now we want to create a window for our application. So we're going to say let window is a UI window with a window scene, and we'll conveniently pass that guy in. At the very bottom here, we'll say self.window is window. And in the middle here, we want to actually configure the window. So first we want to create our watch list view controller. We're going to be wrapping it inside of a navigation controller. So we'll instantiate a navigation controller here and pass in the root view controller as the VC right above that we declared. And now, most importantly, on the window, we're going to say its root view controller is the nav VC. And we're going to say window make key and visible, and this will basically make this the primary window and make it visible, and you can see it at that point, hence the name. And at the bottom here we retain the window with this property window right here. So now if you launch your app, you'll see now you start to see the red background color as well as this title bar appear, since we nested this inside of a navigation controller. Now, of course, we don't want the background to be red, so let's jump into our watch list controller and let's change this to be system background and give it a run, and then we will continue on to the next part. All right, should be a white background. If I hit Command-Shift-A, it'll go to dark mode. You can see that we definitely do see our watch list controller. Nothing too exciting going on here just quite yet. But that said, I will see you guys in the next part.